to the Unboxers, and today we have for you some more awesome Star Trek figures.
Yes, so these are the classic Star Trek figures. These are from Star Trek The Wrath of Khan.
The movie series.
Correct.
So today we have
Captain Spock, we have Admiral James T. Kirk, and we have Khan.
Wow, very cool. So we want to say a great big thank you to
Playmates Toys
for sending these to us for free to share with you today. We previously did 3 other Star Trek figures from
The Next Generation, yeah.
Right. So now we have these 3 to show off. So you haven't seen those, go ahead and check them out.
Yeah, so Playmates Toys was big into Star Trek. Like, I can't remember when it was, but like they had like a really awesome line of Star Trek figures, and they kind of got out of it, and now they're back in it, and so these are like the first wave of new figures, and they are really cool.
They are really cool. Shows the 3 of them on the back of there. It shows the galactic accessories. Awesome. And then this is the little thing you can clip out with their bio and everything on it, and a code Q code.
So instead of a QR code, since they have Q from Star Trek The Next Generation, they just call it a Q code.
Awesome. Alright, and let's see, I think we're going to have the same, well, different accessories it's going to show you, for each of the figures. So let's see, Spock's, but other than that, and, well, obviously, I will show his card, in case you want to see about Admiral James T. Kirk. There's his card as well. Very cool. Alright, so we're going to get these figures and their accessories out of the packaging so we can give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. Alright, and we're back, and they're out of their packaging. So let's go ahead and take a look at Khan first.
Alright.
Alright, so each of the figures is going to come with their own stand. So it looks like...
yeah, like the Star Trek, the Starfleet insignia.
Yes. And it's got the little peg there for them to stand on. And then he comes with...
these Type 2 phaser.
Yep. Just like that.
And then if you've seen the movie, this is I think it's the other way.
Other way?
The Genesis control panel, so that's gonna...
Oh yeah, I see a little...
It's gonna, that's the thing that actually, like, sets off the Genesis missile.
And then we have... Whoops.
We got the tongs and the bowl of SETI eels.
So we have the tongs right here. And then there's the bowl with the eels inside.
Yeah, so those little, like,
super
sandworm looking things from the movie.
And then we have Khan himself. So let's take a look. He's definitely got some hair going on. He's got the most hair out of all of them. Definitely has some long gray hair. And he's got his jewelry on. These are all like made into the figure. And his belt and everything. And the details on the arms and the gloves. And then the silver thing right there.
Yeah, so if you remember from the movie,
this one's not a glove.
They were like marooned, so his is kind of like, it's all tattered, and
Oh yeah.
Basically his clothes has kind of been worn out over the years.
And then he's got the brown, like darker brown here to make it look a little more weathered. He's definitely got a bracelet of some sort there. And then there's his fancy boots. Looks like it has some fur around it. And then, so there you go. So I think these are going to have roughly the same articulation, so we'll probably wait and show it on the last figure. Yeah,
I've looked in they all have the same points of articulation.
So there's Khan. Alright, should we take a look at Spock next?
Sure.
Alright, so here's Spock. Spock's going to have, of course, one of the stands, as well as...
And he comes with, it's just listed as an engineering tool. So I don't really recall like what from the film what it was, but
he has an engineering tool. And then he has...
And then you have the Starfleet, the new, like the film version of the tricorder.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you can see like, it's like a video camera.
like an old camcorder.
Yep. Very cool. So, and then his third item he has on.
The radiation gloves, which obviously plays a big part in the finale of the film.
Very cool. Look at that. I said he looks like Mickey Mouse because he's got these giant white gloves on. Very cool, and they fit right over his over his hands. Oh, look!
Yes, he's doing the live long and prosper. That's what I was like. I'm like,
how's it going to fit in there?
They're probably not going to go over his hand. I'm like, oh, yes, they do.
They did. Anyway, I'm going to put that. They are rubbery and pliable, so you can fit them right over his hand. So let's take a look at him. There's Spock. And there's his ears. You have to show Spock's ears. You know, that's what makes him special. And then on the back, he has his ranking or whatever. Is this part of his uniform that goes all the way from this side all the way over?
Yeah, it's actually like in the film. I think this. I'm not sure if this has a special meaning or anything, but I know in the film, like this actually holds. Like it pulls it off, and then you can open up the. So like this unhooks, and then you can open up the shirt. So I'm thinking that holds it closed.
And then he's got right there.
Yep, he's got his insignia.
Oh, I thought it was the I thought they talked with that.
No, that's I don't think that's until Next Generation.
Oh, okay. And then he's got another insignia on his belt. Very cool. And on the back, he does have some special stuff like down the sides of his arms or the gloves, and not on this arm actually. See, is this hand doing the same? Oh, this hand is just a grippy hand, so he can hold on to some of his accessories. And there's his boots, his legs. He does have a stripe down his pants, and then he's got the boots with the legs of his pants flaring out right there. But then he's got, ta-da! Is live long and prosper.
Yes.
All right. So there's Spock. All right, and our third is going to be
Admiral James T. Kirk.
He's going to have also the same stand, and he's going to have.
Yeah, he's also going to have the Type 2 phaser,
just like Khan. And then he's going to have.
And that's actually the wrist communicator, so that's why it has like the little. So you can clip it on his wrist.
Clip it onto his wrist right there. That's cool. And then his third.
And then the captain's log.
Captain's log. So, and I guess that's just something he's going to hold on to.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like, like a. It seemed like it was like a space age dictaphone or something.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, like a diary type. I mean, so he can speak into it and keep track of things. All right. So there's Admiral Kirk. There he is. And he's got the same white thing coming across his shoulder. And then the same, well, his is like really, really gold color. And then probably because he's an admiral, huh?
Yeah.
Then he's got the same belt. I do feel like his is more golden than Spock's. And he has the same kind of thing on his arm. So they have a lot of the same uniform. Got the same pants coming down, flaring out with the maroon stripe down the side. And he's got his hand, or he can hold on to the phaser hand, and then I guess maybe they're both kind of shaped the same. But I'll let John show off his articulation.
Okay.
I think the camera's having a hard time focusing on his face.
So let's take a look. So these are all going to have the same points of articulation. So you have obviously the neck, the shoulders, they will rotate as well as extending. He has the elbow joint, and it will also rotate and extend. He has the wrist articulation, the articulation at the hips, at the knees, and of course this is a single joint, but it also will rotate as well as extend, and then the ankles. So the ankles will twist and pivot back and forth. So very cool. He looks good.
All right, so there's one last look at
Captain Spock, Admiral James T. Kirk, and Khan.
From the classic
Star Trek The Wrath of Khan figures from the new Playmates Toys Star Trek line.
And we want to say another great big thank you to
Playmates Toys
for sending these to us for free to share with you today. Thanks so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.